can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Dance, dance, now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance, 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 come on. Dance. We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time. Dance, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance, dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year
Good morning. It's day 6 of Vlogmas. It's 8:15. I woke up like 30 minutes ago. Tidy up a little bit. Today is Tuesday, and I usually clean and organize in depth on Mondays, but yesterday I was out all day doing errands. Some things that I didn't show, and then what I show is that I met my friend and her mom, and we went to downtown Austin. That's on yesterday's vlog. You can check all that out. I have so much fun with her. Yeah, it's just like so fun with her and the mom, because we always go shopping and do the things, but you know, together. Anyway, today I work on my gingerbread house, and I folded a blanket that I got yesterday and I put it in Carlos' office. I thought about making a cardigan with that blanket for myself, but then after looking that the blanket is in great conditions and I got it for $4, it just arrived, I was just like, I cannot do this to this thing. So I put it in Carlos' room for the pets to sit on. But I also work on my little gingerbread house. So a couple of things to say. I think I bake it for too long. I can do two things. I baked it at 300 degrees and I did like an hour and a half. I think I'm gonna go down to 250 and I'm gonna try like an hour. So I'm gonna check it on 30 minutes, flip it, and then another 30 minutes. Because I think it just dehydrated way too much and it warped. Kind of got a little shape here. I don't know if you can tell. I'm gonna keep this one here on my craft room because I put these pompons in there, and I may put buttons and stuff like that. Like other pompons, and then I think buttons will be cute. You know, those weird buttons that you have sometimes and you want to use them, you can use them here just to mimic the little whatever shims. I don't know what it's called. So it warps a lot. I am trying to find a poofy paint. I think I'm gonna go today to Hobby Lobby to see if I can find it, because I found these paint markers to paint on my gingerbread houses, and I don't know if you saw, I have one painted. I didn't like it. I think for some details it will be great, but I want that look of frosting, and I think that puff of paint will be perfect. Some people I've seen on the internet are using a glue gun that the glue is painted white and it looks like frosting. I thought about buying it, but do I need to buy another? I'm gonna check the price. If it's too much, I'm not gonna buy it, because I don't see it. Mine, I don't have like gulps of glue anywhere. I prefer to put that poof up paint than have like all this glue. That number one is hot. Like I said, I'm gonna keep this one on my room. So for the next ones, I'm gonna bake it for less, and then I will adjust. The salt and a little bit of the flour, when I roll it, you can see it here, and it looks like, actually, it's flour. But I think when it started to dehydrate, the salt came to the surface a little bit, and it looks quite cute. I love it. Anyway, I have a couple brush trees that I use for Stella's gifts. I'm gonna put it around with some other brush trees that are a little bit bigger, so after I finish decorating. But like I said, I'm gonna get some buttons and some trims that I have somewhere, you know, just extras that I have from projects, and I'm gonna decorate this with, right? So cute. Anyway, so that's it. Let me get my days going. I have to go on a walk with Green and exercise, feed my family, I'll do all that. And yeah, I need, I hope today. A super easy salad. I used half of a pear, some spinach, cranberries, some nuts. I'm gonna use these almonds, and then I'm gonna do some goat cheese, and then a little bit of raspberry vinegar, and then olive oil, and made like a little dressing and into the salad mix, and I'm gonna serve it with a pizza.
Now we can get together. Christmas time is pulling me closer to you. Closer to you. Yeah. I love the winter. I wanna get to know you. Please, baby, please, baby, please. Winter weather. We can get together. Christmas time is pulling me closer to you. Closer to you.
It's almost 4 p.m. I'm waiting for my friend Maria. We're gonna do some grocery shopping together, and I used to love doing that with my friends. When I was in Puerto Rico, I would call them and be like, hey, you wanna do some grocery shopping? You wanna go with me? And there was always a friend that was like, yeah, I need to go get some eggs. Exactly what I need to get, eggs and Clorox. Anyway, while I wait for her, I'm gonna work on a little bit of sewing projects that I have on the fence there. I want to explain a little bit. So I want to be a little bit more intentional with what I make for 2023. I had a big, I would say, very high up there intention for 2022, and I wanted to make a garment a week. Okay, I have made like 5 garments so far. So I flunk miserably. I want to start working in increments of 2 weeks. For me, for 2021, a piece a month was more achievable than a piece a week, I think. But at the same time, I wanted a little bit to push myself a little bit more. So instead of doing 1 a week, we're gonna do 1 every 2 weeks or every 15 days. Let's put it that way. I think that way is more manageable. I like to take my time with pieces and stuff, and I also want to get back to making things more intentional. I catch myself the other day looking for a very specific garment that I could have made very easily. Sorry, my husband is talking. He's on a conference call, and Stella's downstairs with a friend, so I am locked up on my room. But you guys know this rooms are paper thin, have paper thin walls. Anyway, so I was looking for a very tight crew neck shirt that I can wear tucked in, so I don't need it to be too long. And I was looking for it, and instead of like sitting down and making it myself, I decided to buy this one out of impulse, because you guys know I'm a quite impulsive person sometimes, and I I wore it. I loved it. I loved it, and I wore it once. I put it in a washer machine, and it ruined it. It looks like crap. So what I'm gonna do, I want to work on the Nico top to make some of those tops using, you know, nicer fabric and fabrics that I know how they're gonna behave if they're not like a wash, you know. I have worked with it and adjusted before. I did a square neck top before, and when I did, I took the turtleneck element, but I didn't lower or scoop the back. So I want to go ahead and scoop it a little bit, because this is quite high, and now I have this thing that I can do all the adjustments on there. So I'm gonna make a wearable muslin. I wanted to, I think I have some cheap, I think so. I have some cheap, anyway, so I have some inexpensive knits that I want to use for. So this is the back. This is a line, especially the front is a line because it has a square neck. So cut 2 pieces off the front, cut in the fold. And what I did with the Nico top on the front, what I did, I measured how deep I wanted my square knit to go, and then how I wanted it to go. So here is okay. This is what I am not okay. I made this for myself. I gave it to Stella because I need to wear a bra. Even though this is aligned, I cannot be out in the public without a bra. Call me old-fashioned. But because I went in, this goes quite in here. So it shows my bra. So I want to work on this, adjust it, and also want to do kind of like a crew neck, just like this. And I want to scoop down or cut or lower the neckband or the neckline a little bit on the front and back, and then get the piece or cut the piece for the rib. So for the rib, it's easy. You just take the entire measurement and then you multiply it by 0.85. So you, out of your entire measurement, you want to have 15% less. So it's tight, and it just hug your body. It just this doesn't stand out. That's the thing with knitwear. Sometimes like they want you to pick all these pieces, but you want to have less stitches so it lays down better on your body and it's not sticking up or things like that. The other thing that I wanted to work on is my Persephone pants. I have done these pants like 8 times. This is my 8th time I have made these pants, and I made it from a wearable muslin that I got at Hobby Lobby. But now that I have worn it a couple times, I definitely have to lower the side. So I have to scoop so this is 2-piece pants. So you don't have any side seams, you just have the inseams. I adjusted the inseams for it to lay better on my body, so it was like quite tight on the front, and it had like a deep V, and it will cut in the front and the back. So I gave it 1/2 inch on the back piece, and I have to even it out in the front as well. I think it will fit perfect, just to give myself more space on the hips. But now I'm running with the issue that I need to have a curve waistband, just because I have a belly and a booty, and the belly takes all the space, but on the sides it doesn't lay flat, so I have an excess right there, just like 1/4 inch. So I think I have to lower this a little bit, or just do a curve waistband. Anyway, so that's what I want to work on now before I get called. And yeah, just retrace, and I want to use this so bad, so bad.
Christmas lights fill the city. There are people everywhere. The snow is falling white and pretty as I stroll on my way to you. How would you feel about packing up today? Leave this all behind, go get snowed in somewhere, you and me. I would rather be somewhere with
To whom you may concern, I want to let everybody know that I've been kidnapped by this one.
Again.
What time is it?
Oh my god, 9:25.
Okay, we're gonna
We've
get
been
kicked out.
out since what? Since 4.
others miss us. Let's go get snowed in. Let's go get snowed in.
Hello, it's 10:45. And I just left my friend at her home. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Let's go home.
Snow